Welcome to the Onebar and Lupagus Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus Show. I am Lupagus, and if you were living under a rock, you probably don't know the Minnesota Vikings beat the Chicago Bears 27-24. Comeback fashion, 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns from our young quarterback, J.J. McCarthy. And we're going to react to the PFF scores that were dealt out today by PFF. Top 5 offense, top 5 defense, bottom 5 offense, bottom 5 defense, just like we did last year. We're going to react good or bad, because sometimes we don't always agree with what PFF does. So I always like to see how those match up. Before we get into that, though, huge news here in the Onebar Lupagus Show. We have a brand new sponsor we want to give a huge shout out to. It is our brand new sponsor and one of our favorites, MyBookie. MyBookie allows you to bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. If you're waiting for Sunday to start betting, you're missing half the fun and half the money. College football is already cooking upsets. There's been blowouts, wild covers, and MyBookie lets you hit it all. Game lines, player props, and more. Everything you need before the pros even kick off. When Sunday rolls around, you're already up. MyBookie's got it all under one roof. Win big on the NFL Super Contest and Survivor Pools. Got a quick break at work, sitting on the can. Perfect time to sign up for MyBookie. And the best part is, if you're new to MyBookie, use our promo code VikingsDaily, and any bet you choose up to $500 is fully covered. Make your play, and if it doesn't hit, you get it right back when you opt in using your bet back bonus token. That is Vikings Daily, the promo code MyBookie. Hit it up. So excited to work with MyBookie. Again, promo code Vikings Daily. Let's jump into these PFF scores, and we're gonna go. We always like to finish on a high note. So let's go offense. We'll start with the bottom 5 offense. I'll go 5 and work our way to 1, the lowest graded player. Number 5 is T.J. Hockenson with a 60.8. This is a minimum of 10 snaps. And yeah, Hockenson, not his best. I don't know. He just didn't have the role in this offense I thought he was going to have, especially in the passing game. I think it'd be J.J. McCarthy's dump off safety blanket. That didn't really happen. 60.8. Just had a couple catches. He had the one that was punched out. Very close call there. But wasn't Hawkinson's best performance. And Justin Jefferson gets a 58.3, which I think might be, well, he got the touchdown. He had a tough game. Like, our superstar wide receiver looked rusty. So I agree with this. He had the couple drops. He also cut the curl in short a couple times too, where J.J. McCarthy was pointing him where to go. Justin Jefferson looked rusty, and I hate to say it, and I hate to admit it, but that's the truth of it. So I agree with this grade. Like, he did not have a good game yesterday, despite the touchdown. A guy who hadn't been practicing a lot, and I think some of that showed. Left tackle Justin School got a 55.8. That's about 55 more points than I would have given him. He was better the second half, but had a real rough go of it. The first half, a lot of the pressures came right through him, right over him. You're the left tackle. You got to protect J.J. McCarthy's blind side. And that was not done very well by Justin School. So I actually think the 55.8 for him is generous, which lands him at the third worst or third lowest grade. Number 2 was wide receiver Adam Thielen with a 50.8. Had the bad drop, which is weird, uncharacteristic drop for Adam Thielen. He did have the 2-point conversion, but again, just not a part of this passing game like I thought he was going to be. So grades out very low, and that makes sense. I just don't think it was his best game. I actually thought he was going to have a huge game. And the bottom 5, at the top, the worst graded player, the lowest graded player. There's always some weird random one, which you're like, I don't even remember seeing him on the field. But Ben Urasek apparently did play 10 snaps, the undrafted rookie tight end. 47.8 for Ben Urasek. I don't know what he did that was so bad. And we moved the ball fairly well on the ground. I think I did see him out there for the jumbo package we ran late, but apparently PFF didn't like it. Again, for me, I would have put Justin School at 1. I might have put Justin Jefferson ahead of Adam Thielen as well. But that's just me. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. Let's go bottom 5 on the defensive side of the football. Number 5, Jonathan Allen with a 50.2. I don't think I would put anybody on the D-line on the lowest graded list. Allen did have that one really bad miss sack. Like, I don't know. We were all struggling. Every player was struggling. I wasn't playing, but every defensive player was struggling to get sacks. But Jonathan Allen was one of the worst ones that was missed. Just like he had him dead to rights, and just I don't know what happened there. Theo Jackson, a 50.2. I don't know if I said a score. Jonathan Allen had a 50.2. Theo Jackson came in at 4 with a 44.9. I thought he did have a rough go of it. Caleb Williams, when he had time, that first drive kind of picked apart our secondary. and Theo Jackson was a part of that. I saw some missed plays out there, so I agree with that. Byron Murphy had the one good tackle. The rest wasn't really good. 40.3 lands him at 3, so I definitely agree with that. And then look, you got 3 secondary players. Because number 2 is Jeff Okuda with 36.8. Okuda looked like Opuda. He just looked lost. He was getting beat. All these rave reviews in camp didn't really show up in the game last night against the Bears. Olamide Zacchaeus was consistently wide open, and I think Okuda had a lot to do with that. And your lowest ranked defensive player for the Minnesota Vikings in the win over the Bears is my boy, my linebacker, Ivan Pace Jr. with a 29.8. He also had the bad penalty. He missed the sack just like Jonathan Allen. I actually thought watching the game unfold, like when there was passes, like he was actually on his man. Usually he's not, 5 yards within him. So I was actually surprised. I think he might grade a little bit higher, but apparently not. That's not the case. The missed sack hurt. The bad penalty where he, slammed his face into Caleb Williams. That was late in the game too, when they were coming back trying to get back in this game. So Ivan Pace Jr. is your lowest ranked defensive player. Let's go to the top. Let's talk about the good things. Let's talk about the good stuff. Jonathan Grenard with a 65.6 comes in at 5, the 5th highest grade. And Grenard, good game. Like he was getting constant pressure, just wasn't quite getting home. And he had that one early in the game where he kind of like did this weird stop thing, and I don't know what was going on there, what he was trying to do. If he was grabbed, it just looked weird. So Grenard with a 65.6 overall. I thought he was consistent. He had a couple good plays against the run. Coming at 4 was Tyrion Ingram Dawkins with a 70.4. He had the knockdown pass. I don't remember specifically him sticking out for any other reason than that. But PFF liked what they saw from our rookie defensive lineman with a 70.4. Lands him as the 4th best defensive player. And number 3, Levi Drake Rodriguez was out there a lot more than I thought he would be. The dude was out there early in this game. He was out there often. 71.3 he came in at. So Levi Drake Rodriguez got a lot of work last night, and apparently PFF thought he was fantastic. Anyway, the D-line I thought was really good last night. Kept us in this game. Josh Metellus came in at 2 with a 75.6. Talk about an underrated guy we didn't really talk about, give much accolades to in our post-game talkouts, but he had a solid game. And he was definitely the best player in the secondary, which isn't saying a hell of a lot. But Josh Metellus comes in 2 with a 75.6. And number 1 is Jay Ward. Jay Ward with a 77.1. Okay. All right, Jay Ward. I don't remember him sticking out particularly well, but 77.1. If they say so. So those are your top 5 defensive players. Let's go to the top 5 offensive. Coming at 5, running back Aaron Jones with a 68.1. Had some really nice pass blocking. Had the big touchdown catch and did some hard running. So 68.1 for Aaron Jones. The old man back there did well. He always does well against them stinking Bears. Jordan Mason, the other back, this two-headed monster, 72.3. Jordan Mason, I mean, he just cuts, finds a hole, and goes. He's so hard to bring down. He had 3.2 yards after contact. Just a load. And I love having that power element to Aaron Jones. 1-2 punch can grind this clock. And he helped spark our comeback in this game. Jordan Mason on the ground with his big, powerful legs. And number 3 was our rookie left guard, Donovan Jackson, with a 74.3. Didn't allow a single pressure. The dude was a stalwart. I love watching the little highlight of him throwing Javon Dexter into the turf. Dude's going to be a beast, and he actually looked nasty out there at times. So Donovan Jackson, what a debut. If you remember, check out, he definitely been in the running for Rookie of the Week this week. That's a members only vid. Center Ryan Kelly, 76.4, which I thought, early he wasn't great. So I guess that this to me seems a little bit high. But he got hurt, came back, good to see. And the offense did click in the fourth quarter when it mattered the most. And right tackle, Brian O'Neill with the highest offensive grade, 83.2. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember seeing much pressure come from the right side. We should have ran right a little bit more than we did. We tended to run to the left. But if I'm KOC, I'm running behind Will Fries and Brian O'Neill every single damn time. So that is it. Those are your top PFF scores, high and low for week 1. The victory, that's the most important part, the victory over them Bears. Let me know in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And head over to MyBookie. Use that promo code Vikings Daily and keep your skull in your hole.